They're in your neighborhood and a resource available 7 days a week. When it comes to your health, your pharmacist can play a key role. CBS 13's Kim Block joins us now with tonight's Healthline. Kim?
Well, Adrian, pharmacists can answer a lot of questions, so ask away. We have experts here tonight from Walgreens on our helpline. The number is 1-877-494-6308, or you can take part in our live chat online at WGME.com. Now, one of the questions pharmacists get a lot is about generic drugs. More insurance companies are requiring generics to be the prescription of choice, but is there really any difference between the two, generics versus brands? We went to find out.
When a pharmacist fills a prescription these days, they are most likely filling it for a generic drug. It's become the norm as insurance companies look to cut costs and consumers look for ways to save money. But it raises some questions. Are generic and brand name medications really the same?
They are actually chemically equivalent and a lower cost version of the brand name medication. So you can feel confident that they are safe and effective. They have the same active ingredient, the same dosage, and the same strength, and will have the same usage.
So why are the brand names so much more expensive to begin with? Consider what it takes to get them on the market.
There's a lot of testing that goes into the cost of developing a medication. So the brand name companies are actually trying to earn back the money that they put into the development of the product. Their patent lasts for 17 years, and after that time frame, the patent expires and generic versions can be made.
And though the active ingredient in the brand name has to be the same in generics, there can be some differences in the drug.
The inactive ingredients don't have to be the same. Those would be the fillers or the binders. The color and shape of the tablet does not have to be the same. However, the active ingredient is exactly the same and therefore bioequivalent.
If you do find you have side effects from a generic drug, there are steps you can take to have the brand name authorized. But overall, Spencer says generic drugs have benefited consumers.
So a generic, which would be considerably less, would mean that the patient can still have their medication, afford their medication, and still pay their bills.
And joining me live to talk more about this is Lisa Spencer, who you just saw there, pharmacist with Walgreens. Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
Good to see you here.
Thank you for
live
having
in our
me.
Studio tonight. So again, you think that this is beneficial to consumers, the fact that there are more and more generics available?
I do. It makes it more affordable. The brand names are extremely expensive. The generic is the same active ingredient, and it is more affordable to the patient.
Sometimes the price differences are pretty extraordinary, the difference between the two.
Extreme difference in the price, and so the generic is actually better for the patient, more affordable. They can take their medication and feel confident that it's the same active ingredient and would have the same effectiveness.
And in terms of cost savings, that's not the only way people can save money on prescription drugs.
At Walgreens, we do offer what's called the Prescription Savings Club. There's a membership. It's $20 a year. It's a very minimal cost. Family memberships are $35 a year. And it does offer considerable savings on a lot of generic medications, so it's definitely something to ask the pharmacist when you go to the pharmacy about the Savings Club. It could save a considerable amount of money over the course of 1 year.
All right, thanks, Lisa. And again, if you do have problems or side effects, there are ways that you can work with your doctor and your insurance company. Once again, we want to give you our helpline hotline, 1-877-494-6308. We're also taking your questions online at WGME.com. Coming up in our next half hour, how prescription medications make it over the counter. We'll take a look at that. For now, I'll send it back to you, Jeff and Adrian.
All right, we'll look forward to it, Kim. Thank you.